Hey guys, what's going on? Donnie here, and today I'm gonna talk about the Ubisoft press conference. Um, I literally just got done watching it like 10 minutes ago, and it was cool and it was kind of disappointing at the same time. It's like I wasted an hour, like 2 hours of my life for nothing. They showed quite a few games. They showed us a new Rayman, a new what is it called? I just got done watching. What was it called? A new Trials game, a new Splinter Cell game. I think it was Blacklist, and another game that I can't remember, but because I wasn't really interested in it, I just kind of like walked away while they were showing it. I can't remember what it was. Oh, a racing game. It was a racing game. So those games look pretty cool for people who like to play it, but I don't like Splinter Cell that much. Racing games are not my thing. Rayman is cool, but I don't play it. And Trials is, I don't know. I've never played a Trials game, and it doesn't look fun to me. They did show two games at the very end, two games that I really want. One game, as you guys know, is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Ubisoft didn't show us much. They talked about, a few things of the single player, and they showed us a trailer. Quote-unquote gameplay was not gameplay. They basically reviewed and recapped of everything we knew, and they showed us like one small little piece of gameplay, which isn't gameplay. The trailer went exactly like this. They showed you a trailer of the main character holding a blue cube with something like inside of it. If anyone's played Resident Evil 6, Ada's little blue cube thing is similar, I guess you could say. It looks exactly like that, basically, except there's like two things floating in it on Assassin's Creed 4. And then they go straight into the main character driving a ship. I don't know if they talked about his name or not. I can't remember. Alright, if they did, I can't remember his name. And they show naval combat, so naval combat's gonna be in there, hunting's gonna be in there. They didn't show anything, but the creator said there's going to be hunting, an open world kind of like treasure hunt thing. You can search for chests, big cool chests with new treasures and stuff like that. You can craft new items, stuff like that. And the only gameplay that they really showed other than naval combat was jumping off a roof and assassinating someone, and then apparently you can dual wield now. They showed the main character taking out two Sinclairs, kind of, and like slashing everyone around him, and then they showed him parry someone, kill a Templar, I guess it was supposed to be, or something like that, and then he shot his gun as he parried, and then he killed like another guy. So it looks pretty cool. But that was all they showed, and I was like, wow, that's everything we know except the dual wielding thing. But thanks, Ubisoft. So, yeah, that's practically the only thing that we got. But, I'm still probably gonna get it. I didn't like Assassin's Creed 3's story that much. And personally, I thought it was bad. I did not like it. I'm sorry. And the gameplay was kind of bizarre to me because they changed a lot of things. And the hunting was stupid. You could sit there and hunt for pelts for hours, and you get, like, hardly any money for it. So, it's whatevs, I guess. The multiplayer they haven't talked about or leaked anything yet. They did leak a few pictures of 5 pictures, which someone posted on my Facebook page on my clan. They showed 2 female characters. They showed a female character having 2 guns, kind of looking like the Trickster a little bit, and showing like kind of like the Vanguard, I guess, be a good term. The combination of the Maverick lady from 3 and like the Vanguard from Revelations. And then this other character, she kind of looked like a lot like the Trickster from Revelations and stuff like that. Showed like kind of like a cowboy type thing, a sharpshooter version of a pirate with a sword. And then the other 2 characters was like this big black buff guy, which kind of looked like the bear to me. And then the other guy looked a lot like the governor. He had like a little epee sword and stuff like that. He got an awesome mustache and a hat and everything. So if those are the legit characters, then we know what 4 of them look like. I hope they give us more female characters, because usually on average we get 3 female characters and that's it. So that's basically all about Assassin's Creed 4, or Black Flag, whatever you're gonna call it. They did not touch on Infamous Second Son, which I was kind of... Oh no, that's not a Ubisoft game, excuse me. That's going to be in the PSN press conference, which will be happening like kind of a half an hour. Let me check real quick because I have the GameSpot open. If I may not have mentioned this, but I watched the GameStop, you know. Yeah, it says E3 2013 Sony press conference starts in 43 minutes 27 seconds. And I'm on GameSpot.com/E3/. So if you guys want to watch that, go ahead. So I'm hoping they talk about Infamous Seconds in there. Actually, there was someone on Instagram, his name's Jake, and he noticed a lot of my posts, and he's like, oh, I asked him, I'm like, are you going to be a representative there? And he said, yeah, I'm going to be a representative there, so I can't wait to talk about it. And I was like, yes, I can't wait. So I'm hoping, you know, the PlayStation 1 is going to be doing that, because it's a PlayStation exclusive, and I can't wait to see what it looks like. I'll talk about that after I'm done. So I can't wait to see that and figure out what the price is. Because for anyone who doesn't know, the Xbox One is $500. Ew. So moving on to the last game that Ubisoft touched on, it is a Tom Clancy game. I have played one Tom Clancy game and I absolutely hated it. All the games that I've played aren't that fun to me. This one looks fun though. It's called The Division. It's going to be released PlayStation 1 and Xbox One. It's going to be pretty sick, it looks. It's basically the world's economy. The way the story was portrayed in the trailer was the economy had a horrible breakdown. There was no more resources to keep everyone going. Like, the ecological footprint got too big and then for everyone, and then it just absolutely just destroyed everything. And it looks like you're taking place in Manhattan, and the gameplay took when the first gameplay that you did is that you're playing as this guy. It's a third-person shooter. This guy was walking up to this other guy, and this guy was saying, we should check our map to see if we can find anything. And you hear gunshots, and he said, check your map and see if there's anything around. So the dude opened up his map with his cool little like menu thing, and I was totally expecting like a 3D map from like Dead Space or Resident Evil Revelations. Need a drink. And it was nothing like that. The camera panned above him, and the whole entire game, like the whole entire area around you, turned orange, and the 3D map was like you were standing in it. Like you get to, it was so cool. It was just, it blew my mind, because that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. Your map is basically under you, like it's around you. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. If anyone's watched it, you'll know what I mean. But it looks sick, it looks fun, and I cannot wait to get it. But as the game continued on, the two guys walked down the road, and I'm trying to think. They ran down. There was this girl saying, "We'll meet you in a second." And she comes up and says, "I have a group heal, so if you guys want to switch up your skills, you can." So the guy you're playing as switched up his skills, and it was pretty cool, because like it looks like you get a lot of skills. And you're sitting here taking out all these people, I guess, that are, I don't know, supposed to be a group or something. And you guys are sitting here killing all these guys, and like you get XP for killing them and stuff like that. And I guess each person gets skills for different things, because the girl heals you, and then this other guy comes up and gives you a group buff, as he called it, and I guess like everyone took less damage or something like that. So the game looks really fun, and the way the genre was the guy said, it's going to be a third-person shooter, open-world RPG. Which, I love RPGs and third-person shooters and open world, so that game is a definite win-win for me. I'm getting that. The graphics look beautiful, the skill system looks pretty legit, the looting looks pretty nice, and the guns look really realistic, and they sound realistic too. But, yeah, so I hope you guys watched it, and if you guys, I think, I don't know if I'll put a link in the description or not. Probably not, because by the time this is probably uploaded, the crash conference for PlayStation 4 will probably be over. So sorry about that. But yeah, that was Ubisoft's press conference. I enjoyed it very much. Wish they showed more about Assassin's Creed, but I can't. You know, at least they showed us something. But yep. So I'm gonna go get a food and some aspirin because I have a headache for some reason. And I'm gonna sit back, relax, and wait for the next half hour to watch the PlayStation 4 reveal. I can't wait. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.